never open. Oh, it actually is. Yeah. Hey, Misty, how are you today? Wonder how they keep track of whose flag is whose. Because they all have a name on it.
We keep these up all day.
Yeah, where are you're going that deep in? Hey, Andrew, how are you? Hello, Nader, how's the day? There's so many flags. Hi, Yvette, how are you today? You turn down one that doesn't have any.
There's buses up here.
So we just finished a Memorial Day Mass that's at the cemetery. And so we were just taking a quick drive before exiting out and going past the flags. Each of these flags they put up for somebody from the area that's buried here that has served. Not necessarily. So you can see there's a name on it. So each one of them is somebody that's here at the actual cemetery that's served and is buried here. And then after that, we're headed home to do some more yard work before having a little dinner and hopefully shutting it down early tonight because we've had a long weekend. So what's everyone in the chat doing today?
She's going that way too.
Oh, can you stop hitting the flags, dude?
He's gonna go that way, but there's not.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's not a bad deal. Just a little relaxing on Memorial Day. It's a great way to spend the holiday. I wish we didn't have so much work to do at home, and we'd probably be spending the day like that as well.
Just being was nice.
You got any plans for later in the day? gotta get some allergy pills in me. The road's a little bumpy. Nice. You guys doing anything fun when you go out, or just having like a cookout or something like that? Those tracks are sketchy too. Jeez. Do you know where you're going for dinner? Like, is it a restaurant you go to often? Is it a new place? We actually went to a new place for dinner last night. Applebee's. You can't miss at Applebee's. There's something for everyone at Applebee's.
Good in the neighborhood. Bike fix.
Yeah, we gotta get a tube kit. All these roads over here are sketch.
Terrible.
Bike path's in better condition than the road is.
For sure.
Hold that just for a second. Oh. Shoulder. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's still early for us, but yeah, we had a late night last night, so we're a little tired, moving a little slow. But went to mass this morning, and we'll try to get as much as we can accomplished at home as we can, given that we're definitely tired. So we'll do it slowly, but any effort's a good effort. I was actually surprised that Mama decided to take the long way home.
Consider it really to be,
Absolutely you can. Sorry, I was staring off into the abyss there. So it's Rihanna. Did I say that right? Rihanna Mercado. Appreciate you hanging out and being here. Got to sleep last night because of the big thunder. Oh, wow! You had storms by you. I like storms, but yeah, we were dry last night in our area. So did you say our light, meaning were you in storms too, Rihanna? Oh, you didn't sleep last night. Ooh, that makes for a long day. Do you do that often, or is this like first time? Because I know if I struggle to get to sleep at night, I'm basically not very useful the next day. Hey, bud, how are you?
Does
So
Bob
you-
ever sleep? Because it seems like he's awake all the time.
Well, it's like 4 in the afternoon for Bod right
There.
now.
Okay, now it is.
Yeah, okay, so Rihanna had storms too. And hey, Lily, welcome in. So you had storms too, and the lights all went out for hours. Bod, we went to a Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day today, so it's a holiday weekend. And we went to a Memorial Day Mass at the cemetery, and we drove through the cemetery to take a look at all the different flags that are up to honor those that served that are buried at the cemetery. Son decided to stay with Grandma and Aunt Beefy, and we are headed back to our house from their house to do some more planting in the yard, get some more things done, and then we'll go back over there to have a little dinner and pick him back up. You doing anything today, Bod? I know you fill us in on the differences in the UK versus here. Do you guys have a version of Memorial Day? And so Memorial Day is to honor,
Veterans.
that's Veterans Day.
Oh,
Memorial Day is to honor
people who served.
people that served that have either in action or
Oh, I never
later in life. Yes, it's in memorial, so it's Memorial Day. So Veterans Day is just to honor previous serving but still alive. Appreciate you, Rihanna. Woke up at 4:30 in the morning because all the big thundering and lightning. Okay, so you don't sleep through the storms. We
I would sleep.
yeah, we sleep soundly in storms. I don't know what it is for us, but we like them. Appreciate you, Rihanna. Thank you very much. And your brother did 14 years in the Navy. Well, as allied countries, if you talk to them or connect with them, tell them we appreciate his service. So you guys celebrate Victory in Europe Day, okay?
It's always the same day.
Yeah. So there's VE Day and then there's VJ Day, which it's Victory in Europe Day. I think the UK probably celebrates that one a little more. VJ Day is Victory over Japan. Those kind of get lumped on our side into Memorial and Veterans Day. We don't celebrate those as independent days, but they are historically significant.
When are they?
I want to say VE Day, and correct me on this, Bod, please. I want to say VE Day sometime in the spring, correct? There's no Corvette. I was just watching the news. McCrone just got slapped by his wife getting off the prison. What time is it over there? It is 10:30 a.m. What time is it for you, Nader? Yeah, so it was a few weeks ago. That's, like I said, it's dead in the spring. And then VJ Day, I want to say, is more in the, because that took like another 6 months. So are you in the U.S., Nader? And same with you, Rihanna? You guys in the U.S.? Oh, I thought somebody said they were in Spain. 16:30 for Bod. 4:30 in the afternoon. Like I said, he should be about 4:30. 6 hours ahead of us. We do not live in Texas. However, if you'd like to guess, that's your first guess. We'll give you a hint. We are in the Midwest. And if you keep guessing a state, I'll give you another clue. I want to go see this Macron getting slapped.
Who?
It's the French Prime Minister.
He got slapped?
By his wife, apparently. It was caught on film.
Oh. That's embarrassing.
His wife's like 20 years older than him, too.
Really?
Yeah. Wife tells me that I'm the cheapest guy in the world, and I'm not buying it, though. There, Matt's back with dad jokes.
Oh, gosh.
My wife tells me that I'm the cheapest guy in the world. I'm not buying it, though.
Oh, God.
Get it? Homemade burger tonight and bacon rolls with onion marmalade. Ooh, onion marmalade sounds delicious. So we are cooking out as well. And so ribs, brats.
Oh, if we're having ribs, we got to be back there so you can cook them.
Oh, okay. And little smokies. And I asked my mom to, since she was running the store, to get me frozen burgers because none of that sounds good to me. Because I don't eat pork.
Well, I'm getting a final notice for DMV.
It was a proper slap as well. That means like it wasn't just like a, you made me mad. Yeah, it was a, yep. It was like, you owe me money. Well, it happens. You know, husbands and wives have disagreements and frustrations get the best of you. I will say if it was the other way around and Macron did it,
It'd be a different
yeah, it'd be a totally different conversation. Okay, Matt has another one. I lost my wife's audiobook last night. Now I'm never going to hear the end of it. That's pretty good. So Matt came in last night, Bod. We were driving home late from a friend's house, and it was late for us. We're never on that late. And Matt was dropping dad jokes on us, and it was a combination of the quality of the dad jokes, the fact that we were in good spirits, and it was late, so we were a little slap happy, but we were rolling. I woke up this morning, Matt, and I literally was still saying, "Aye, matey." Always be nice to your dentist. He has fillings too. Instead of feelings. Baby, I need your key. Wow, this place went up overnight. It's a community college that's by us, and
It's more like a college. It's so big.
yeah, and they're building yet another building, and that, I swear it took longer to demolish the previous building than it took to start putting that one up.
It went up pretty quick.
My dog's got no nose. How does he smell? Terrible. That one's from Bod.
Ah.
I spent most of my life right in the middle of the country. I guess you can say that I've been in constant state of Missouri. You know what's funny about that one, Matt, is I know people that live in Kansas and they call Missouri misery. So that actually works and probably hits hard for people in that area. Nader, these are dad jokes, so they're meant to be
Dumb.
punny, and so depending on the audience, they hit a little different. Best Mexican food in the world, right there. At least us. Steven's in now too. I eat corn the long way. Okay. I don't know if that's a dad joke or what, but hi. Matt said that bad puns are how I roll.
Oh my God.
You got mom on that one.
Is he like a stand-up comedian? Like, where are we here?
I told him he needs to roll some of these into like some content. So, Bod, do you make, if you're still here, and we're gonna be getting home in any second, I wanted to ask you about that onion marmalade, and if you make that yourself or do you buy that? Because that sounds delicious.
What is it?
It's basically like an onion compote. Who's there, Nader? Move, birdie. Matt came back with, my wife told me to put ketchup on the shopping list. Now I can't read the shopping list.
Oh my gosh.
So Nader said knock knock. I said who's there? He said Nader.
Nader who?
Yeah, so Matt gets these from a different channel. Mama said Nader who, and then he just shares them, which is cool because I've never seen the other channel. So yes, I'm gonna. Which one is it? This one. So this is our front, and we did these pots yesterday and set all this up. So we got to start working in the back now. So I'm gonna quickly, I'll go unlock the garage since you're gonna do that. Just stay with them. Matt, feel free to hit Mama with a few more jokes. I got to run inside real quick and I'll be right back out.
Can you take this with you?
What?
What kind of jokes you got, Nader? My wife complains that I don't buy her flowers. To be honest, I didn't even know that she... Oh my gosh. One of my jokes is, why did the chicken cross the road? And the other one is, knock, knock, who's there? I work at the calendar factory. I got in trouble because I took it. Nader, what's your chicken cross the road joke? Like to get to the other side? Andre, I think I'm your neighbor. Oh, yeah? Could be. What state do you live in? Oh, Nader, you live in Texas. We don't live in Texas. So, Andre, if you live in Texas, I'm not your neighbor. It is 10:42. Really? It's 10:45 in Texas, too? Nope, not Oklahoma either. We do live in the Midwest. How do you make an egg roll? You push it. Yep, you do. Dad's coming back. He just went to go open the garage. But I do know a few states in the U.S. that has the same time as Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. Nope, none of those. We're in the Midwest and we touch a Great Lake. If you know what the Great Lakes are. Matt gave a few. Nope, not Washington.
Did you give me any hints if they're guessing states?
I just said that we're.
Wisconsin's pretty close, Andre.
Andre thinks he's our neighbor. If you live in Wisconsin, we do not live in Wisconsin, but we are very close to Wisconsin.
So Wisconsin's pretty close. So
Matt
uh,
gave a few more jokes.
what did you give as hints?
Just we're touch of Great Lake.
Okay, so I will give you another one, and it's we're in the state and we're actually in a suburb for the fourth largest city in the U.S. There's our compost buckets, if anybody cares. And so this is where we'll be working today. So we gotta do all this. I think Houston's the third. That's a great guess, Nader. And if somebody could confirm for me, I think Houston's the third now. And the city we're in near used to be third, and I think it's fourth now. But think of the Great Lakes, think of the Midwest. We are definitely north of Houston. We are way north. Our state is definitely a cold weather state most good chunk of the year. Houston is fourth. Okay, so then maybe the one is, maybe ours is third still. Get this stuff out of the yard. If somebody Googled it and could tell me the top 5 cities by population, I could confirm then the actual number of the city that we live in the suburbs for. That's a good one, Matt. As somebody that we also have a DIY channel, and we tend to try not to do electrical work that's above our grade. This one is a mess, guys. We gotta fix it real bad. Yeah, French garden is. But that's a good one. That also works. And it works in reality too, because I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes I get very shocked by both of those bills. Football Sunday is our local team is in the finals, so good weekend. Nice. What kind of beer do you typically drink? Because in the States, obviously, the UK beers that are popular, you can probably guess, are like Bass and obviously Guinness. I haven't had a Newcastle in some time, but I was a big fan of Guinness. God, I gotta trim that tree. Something fierce is taking over my shed. We just have so much yard work we need to get done. You are so right, Matt. So right. All right, so you drink Stella. I assume your Stella is still made in Europe, which would be awesome. here, Anheuser-Busch, because InBev owns Stella, Anheuser-Busch makes it in the States. And ever since they've done that, it hasn't tasted the same, at least in my opinion. So I used to drink it a lot more than I do now. You cannot get the European version any longer in the US. It's all the stuff that's brewed in the Anheuser-Busch facilities. So they do that with yours too. That shed looks like an Amityville house. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, the winter was pretty hard on the paint, so the paint's got to get some repair done to it. I need to swap out some of the lumber because it's rotten to the point where even paint. You can see where I repaired some of the lumber previously along the edges. But yeah, that's on the docket for this year. Now that winter's over, but winter was not kind to the shed at all. And this is a cherry, a flowering cherry, not a fruiting cherry. And yeah, I gotta do some work and get her pulled back quite a bit, because she is dominating this backscape, which is fine. That's what I wanted her to do, because you really can't get anything to grow back there. However, she's not as tall as I'd like her to be. I'd like her to be over the shed, not into the shed. So we gotta get this figured out. The import has a higher ABV? That's crazy. It's a tax thing, yeah. Ours is more of a shipping and customs thing. Yeah, a lot of people in the U.S. don't like the European beer brands because they come in 11.2 ounces. Obviously, we're in the ounce system, and all domestic beers here in the U.S. are 12 ounces. So people feel like they're getting shorted because it's not any cheaper, and you get basically an ounce less per. So over the course of a 12-pack, which is the typical standard of how beers are sold in the U.S., you basically lose one whole beer over the course of a 12-pack. Gosh, I lost another branch too. I just trimmed this one and I swear that it still had life on it. Okay, Matt's back. Someone should make a beer called Occasionally. That way I can tell people that I only drink. That's a good one too. I like that. Fours. Yeah, so the standard here is, and believe it or not, even the folks that typically do 12 packs are switching to 15 packs if it's cans and 12s if it's bottles. But cases, the standard 4 packs only come if they're pint cans. Otherwise, nobody sells a 4 pack. So it's 6, 12, 24, 15, or 30, depending on the manufacturer and the brand. But I will be having, I'll be having some beers later with the cookout. It's a little early in the day to get started now. Get started too early in the day, I get a little sleepy. Yeah, we got a whole lot to clean up. We started, well, you can see where I trimmed out this tree. And this tree looks pretty good, but man, that one still needs more work. It's never ending. It's always something. Do you got a yard, Bod? There you go, Matt. The Cheese Bunker? I'm not even familiar with that. Is that in Wisconsin? Oh, Nader, I missed you saying that. Yes, Chicago, and Chicago is the major city that is um, we're in a suburb for. So if you know where Chicago is, that's the state we're in. Nice. Fountain or in ground? So above ground, like fountain, like a bubbling, like sculpture, or in ground water feature. Baby, and start weeding this one, and then we'll start dumping dirt, compost. I'm not saying you have to start right this second. What I'm asking is this the one we're starting on? And a quid is $1, right? So that's like saying it's $200, which based on the exchange rate would be like almost 300 US. But correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so pound being the equivalent to $1 for us, at least in naming convention, not in currency exchange. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, we don't have a water feature. We used to have a bird bath in the back. We have one in the front, but we have to manually add water to it. I just have a feeling if we had a water feature, we wouldn't keep up with it, and it would turn stagnant and be not necessarily what we're looking for, and we wouldn't maintain it the right way, if that makes sense. I know us. We get too busy doing all sorts of other stuff and would just miss doing that. Mama, this is going to take all day if you're on one of your constant ice breaks. So I bought Mama an ice machine. It's a present because she loves chewing ice, and she literally like just stops what she's doing to eat ice at any given moment. So her over there just eating ice. Converted limestones and mines and warehouses. That makes sense. Just where was it located? Did it say what state it's located in? Because the two biggest cheese manufacturers in the U.S. is Wisconsin and California, and so I could definitely see that being a thing in Wisconsin. They have a ton of cheese production. Springfield, Missouri. That's weird, but makes sense given that it's limestone mines, because a bunch of limestone in Missouri. I was just hoping she'd get those frozen smash burgers. It's like DR Steakhouse or something like that. It says right on the box, smash burgers.
It says right on the box. Where you at? But what store?
Yeah, they got 'em.
He says they have.
It's in that frozen section. I think they have a couple different ones, but one's like blue, one's purple, one's... Sorry, I doing a son is out shopping with grandma for food stuff, and he's on the phone with mama, and I'm trying to relay the information. We're big cheese connoisseurs too. I like more varieties than Mama does. Mom's pretty basic. She likes provolone, mozzarella, American, which in fairness, Americans only got to be a minimum 51% cheese, but it melts so good. She does like cheddar, but she doesn't like sharp cheddars. Can you have him say the brands they have? Even plastic cheese, yeah. So the American that we get here, you can get the plastic craft version where you got to peel off the plastic. We prefer it from the deli. Give me the brands, cause yeah, he's in the turkey burgers. Son's trying to pick out the burgers at the store, and it's not going well. So I may have to jump on the call. All right, here. I'm gonna give Mama the live, and then we're gonna have to start getting to work. So I'm gonna talk to Son real quick. I know,
Oh,
just talk to him. And, I'll try to
bad.
work with it. You're in the turkey section. So
Oh, you like plastic cheese, Bod? I wasn't in on the conversation, but I don't know about plastic cheese. Bishop's Finger, the smelliest cheese there is. I've never heard of that. Oh, plastic cheese only on burgers? I guess it's not the worst. Garden's big. Yeah, we have lots of gardens. They're a lot of work, and we haven't really done much to it. We got several. That one, a little one back there, along the shed on both sides. All this, both sides of the house have gardens. It's a lot of work, and I'm not very good at it, keeping it up. Four houses on the property. Bod said you'd get 4 houses on this property.
probably would. They're brownstones, like think of like Harry Potter and like where the aunt and uncle live. Like they have yards, but like it's like living in the city, like that kind of yard. Yeah. Before this fence went up, because of the shape of our house, it looked like our yard just kept going and going and going. But the new neighbors that moved in put up that fence, so. Compared to some, but it's still a good sized yard. So. All right, everybody. I think we're gonna have to cut it and start getting to work. Mama got out the tools, so we're gonna cut it here. We will be live again. Son just told me that, and if you've ever seen Illinois fireworks, you're in for a treat. Son picked up some some fireworks at the store, and that's
Oh my
that's
gosh.
sarcasm. But
You like smoke?
yep, exactly. So we will be back live again this afternoon, cooking, grilling, having a little fun with Illinois-based fireworks, and we will be we'll see you then, hopefully. So it won't be too late for you, Bod. Hopefully we can see you back in there, and you can see today for our barbecue. We're gonna get eating soon. So take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. I'm off for the burgers. Yes, that's what someone's picking up for me too. So enjoy yours, and we will connect later. Take care, everybody.